Do not obey. Zombie talk. I've seen some things you cannot explain.
What's up, guys? It's me, Do Not Obey, and let's just get into a quick video. Now, this is about American Horror Stories. Now, you know there's a bunch of series, right? Well, I'm on the website Grunge, and I was on TikTok as well, and I'm going to throw that clip in as well by a young, beautiful lady named, I believe, Noah. I think that's her name. So what's happening is that during Coven, a lot of strange things happen beyond just them playing around with Papa Legba. That's one thing you do not do, is continue to do chants and incantations using names of real deities and playing around with magic. But see, people do not realize it, and some do, but the ones that are just in it for the money or just in it for the movie or us in it to watch the show, we have no idea what they are doing, how we could be getting spiritually harmed, and there's shit, like I said, that you don't play with. Y'all, Indiana Jones, come on, he taught us that lesson. But anyway, so this little article, if y'all want to get into it, talks about how, like, weird things were happening on the set. Her and some of the co-stars got into it. How she actually was severely freaked out by all the witch chants, and that the co-stars were expected to do a summoning spirits on screen, which I think it was real. Holly Weird allegedly is demonic. Okay. Anyway, now she was bothered by it, but others wasn't. Some people just aren't tapped in, and some people just know what the deal is. Now, like I said, they were dealing with Papa Legba. Okay? Like, why? So, this is her name right here. I forgot her name, Gabby or Gabourey. I think her nickname was like Gabby. I love her. She's a good actress, and she's a very, very beautiful girl as well. So if y'all want to go more into the article and just read this on your own, you can definitely do that. I just wanted to show you guys this so we can get into the TikTok that's just basically going to sit back and explain it. So if you guys are driving, or if you're just chilling, cleaning your homes, whatever you're doing, you do not have to watch it. You can just listen. Alright, I'll be right back.
Actress from American Horror Story Coven, who was getting her ass beat spiritually for playing in a deity's face. Get your popcorn. Hi, my name is Noah, and on my page we talk about death, spiritual reparations, haunted people, places, and things, and how you can fuck around and find out. If you're not following me, go ahead and follow me now. Okay, so we've been talking about American Horror Story Coven heavy on my page for the last couple posts, but no one talked about all the crazy shit that was happening on set. Specifically with Gabrielle Sidipe. For one, she felt super uncomfortable with the Latin chants, alright? Trying to summon Papa Legba. She really wasn't feeling it, right? And sis didn't even realize that them was her people, her spirit team, like, don't do that. Don't do that. But she had a job to do. So she did that job. And unknowingly ordered a big plate of fuck around and find out. While she was in her trailer with her makeup artist, they heard scratching on the side of her trailer. And without even a second thought, she turned to the makeup artist and said, "We need to pray. We need to pray now." Again, her ancestors ancestry letting her know, like, don't do this, girl. So they finish up makeup, and then it's time for her to recite the Latin chant to summon Papa Legba. Every time she would try to do this chant, something creepy would happen. While she was filming this portion of the show, the lamp above her, like the chandelier, would shake and then stop and then shake.
And to me, it's like, who don't see this happening? Like, the people around it, the producers, man, they know. And a lot of people, yes, are naive and don't believe. This is why the world is the way it is now, because certain people want to come in and rip people of their magics and their connection to earth, and not believe the things that they have seen and been taught, or the things they've been taught, they take it and use it against the whole world and control them, allegedly. I mean, shit. Like I hate when people play around with stuff they don't know nothing about, or when people talk down on stuff that they have no idea really exists.
To the point where they had to just stop and look at it. And all of what I'm assuming her W counterparts did was poke fun at it, like, oh, it's Papa Legba. But sis was legit scared and told them to shut up.
And I don't like that right there. Stop playing. You know what I mean? Like it's like a cultural difference. It is. And a lot of people can be cultural struck. But I suggest everybody learn other cultures and other beliefs. I'm telling y'all, it would open up your mind more, and it's going to show you a whole connection to one source and sources that are connected here.
She told them, your words have power. Shut up. Then in another scene where she was lying on her back went numb and she could not get up. She could not move. And then in another scene where she had to chant again, that light fixture literally fell out of the ceiling. And then in another scene where she was doing this over and over, because apparently they could not get it. They could not get the shot. Sis felt a whole finger run up her chin. And then her lips swelled. They were 10 times bigger than what they usually were. It was so bad that production threatened to shut the whole thing down. Her lips were so swollen, the medics told her she needed to go to the hospital. She had to call one of her very religious friends to pray over her. But that still didn't stop my good sis. I can't even be mad. A bag was at stake. And when you are not spiritual, sometimes you make decisions that spiritualists would never do.
And I was about to say the same thing. I don't give a damn how much money is in my motherfucking face. I am not playing with the deities. I am not playing with Metatron. Respectively, let me just not be throwing their names out there, but this is out of respect. Oshun, Shushani, Squibbolus, Mother Medusa, Mirielite, Yahuda, Simeon, Yosef, Mother Dina, Gideon Gadian, Levianite, Devianite, just saying.
She had to recite that chant one last time on the final episode, except this time she felt a finger run from her forehead down to her upper lip and experienced the same effect again. All in all, what I'm trying to get across to y'all is this is not for fake. It is not for play. Papa Legba is not to be played with, okay? One, you are literally black. I think you know that, right? And to be chanting Latin words to summon a deity, whether it's for on screen or not, is pretty insulting to that said deity whenever they are a part of an African pantheon.
That's another thing I was going to say. It's like you can use the same words and do things the same way, but it's coming from a different culture. Like I said, a cultural struck. It's a different thing. Instead of respectively using the African in quotations, I cannot say that damn word for nothing now. To invite in and to talk to, or to have blessed, or to channel, you're going to use the African language because they are African. And if we're African, I'm an African, I'm going to use the African language. I'm not going to come with my, homie Pablo's Spanish words and try to call in my African deities. It's just out of respect. I mean, it's just disrespectful. And that's another way to also put down different deities that have always been here, and to degrade them and lower their vibration by disrespecting them, using their words against them, but putting other cultures' words over them for some type of different power or control. That's just a belief of mine, a theory of mine, and it's just irritating because it's like the old world knew about all of this. The old world. The people that erased things, that covered things in the pyramids, that blew up things in the Amazon and shit over here in America, all these pyramids we have and still do. A lot of them are up in the Appalachians, whatever. Hot springs and all that are now controlled. I mean, come on now. Like, they know what's going on, man. We know that they know. A lot of us know. We can't do nothing about it unless we figure out how to use our powers. I know it sounds funny, but it's the truth. This shit is real. And once everybody starts waking up, going to the light, Caroline, getting your culture's magic, come together, like I said, like MF and Care Bears, and we can rock this matrix. We could break a lot of things because a lot of things is not flesh, it's principalities, it's energy, it's beings, it's dimensions, man. Imagine if you could jump back 400 years just to stop one thing that's going to happen tomorrow. Because whatever happened tomorrow is going to change another 1,000 years or keep us cycled on this planet. Just think about how long we have been here, repeating the same things, getting deja vu, and acting like we haven't been here before. Because we have, y'all. We all are the snakes that eats their tails. We got to break out. Just like the movie Doors, man. There's so many portals. Exodus. The Bible's fact and fiction and fact. Read Exodus. Exit to exit. Exodus. Right around this time right now, there's a portal open. I cannot remember where it was, but I remember Fleur Burn talking about it. There is a portal right now open. Well, I think one is in the ocean, and there's one somewhere. And it's going to be open, I think, after a little couple days after this 25. This what they call the Christmas. There's ways out. We just don't realize we need to be at a certain place and at a certain time. The lie.
I know for a fact Papa Legba was not trying to hurt this girl. She just needed a little spanking. Y'all do gonna be good.
Alright, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Moral of the story is, stop messing with things that you don't know anything about. Open your minds to broader things. Dive into every culture on this planet and start learning. And if you mess with things you're not supposed to mess with, one day you're gonna fuck around and find out. Do not obey, guys. Stay woke. Peace.